Hello, well if you're sort of starting out in leatherwork, I think you can do a lot worse than buy one of these tool sets you get online. The tools aren't the best quality, but they'll get you going and it means you can enter your hobby and not spend loads of money. I think though it probably gets to a stage where you've done perhaps a bit of leatherwork and you want to upgrade a few tools and what have you. Now to buy nice quality tools new, it is very expensive. Very nice because they'll last you a lifetime. I actually tend to look around quite a lot at the second-hand offerings. I wanted to post this video really just perhaps a bit jokingly, because I call them boxes of rust, the second-hand tools, to encourage you to look at one or two second-hand tools and see how you can in fact clean them up. So don't be too put off if they look a bit rough at the start. Now, I have just taken delivery, well it's been in quarantine in my hall, as in all these COVID boxes, but it's now ready for opening and I thought I'd share it with you. I paid 40 UK pound for what's in here, so about $50 very roughly, and I thought, well, I'll share it and you can see the sort of things you can pick up. This is off of eBay and it's hopefully going to be some shoemaking tools because I want to have a go at making some shoes. So we'll get on with the unboxing. Well, it's always quite exciting opening boxes. Sometimes they're better than others. These tools were looking rather rusty on the picture and there was only in fact one other bidder for them, so we may find out why in a minute, but it's good fun. Just opening up the pack. Nicely wrapped. Oops. Right, I'll just do the quick unwrap unceremoniously. Right, there you have it, my very own little pile of rust. It doesn't look particularly attractive if I'm honest, but I didn't expect it to. But I think these are going to clean up, hopefully, quite easily and quite well. I'll show you quickly what I've got. This was quite intriguing, and it is what I thought it was. It's like a pip-in punch, so it's for doing Sam Brown things. It doesn't look in bad condition either. I'll show you what I mean. So it does the slot and a hole for Sam Brown. It's going to need a bit of work on it, but you can perhaps just see the impression there. Anyway, I will sharpen that and deal with that. Lasting pliers. Quite a nice little set there. Heavy. Hammer end. More lasting pliers. I've got every variation of lasting plier on the planet. So these are heavyweight ones with a round hammer. Need a good oil up. Oh, they're good, they're Barnsleys, so nice quality. Different, slightly lighter size. I'm not going to be short of lasting pliers than the other lot of lasting pliers. Again, more George Barnsleys, are very nice quality. A welt trimmer. Now this is quite a nice tool to have. This I think is another form of either gouging for welts or trimming. I'm not certain at the moment. If you know, perhaps you can pop it in the comments. A heel shave. I'm going to have to learn more about these shoe tools. I'm going to do a bit of shoemaking. There's another Barnsley though, so it's a nice quality. I'll look that up on their website. And I was puzzled by this. I wondered if it's a stapler, and I think it is looking at it. Made in Boston, Massachusetts, USA. There you are. Perhaps some of our American friends can help with this one. Needs a bit of an oil up, but it's obviously a form of shoe tacker come stapler. So yeah, quite a merry little row of tools there. The point I was wanting to make really is just that welt trimmer alone, if you were to look on websites at the cost of those, you'd probably be paying equivalent to 40 UK pound, if not more. I know the lasting pliers, you can pick them up second hand. To buy new, they're a small fortune. I'll give them a bit of a clean up and show you what it looks like. So I'll have a go at these lasting pliers first. Bit rusty, but I really think it's only surface rust. I also can't open them at the moment, they're seized up. So I'll pop these on a wire brush with an angle grinder. Got my eye protection, etc. and see what I can do to it. So that one cleaned up really quick. It's about 5 minutes. I used an angle grinder with a wire brush attached. Lots of eye protection obviously, and really quick. And look at that, it's like new. Teeth are matching up perfectly. You could just use a wire brush, an ordinary wire brush. It'd take a little bit longer, but you get the same result. You don't need an angle grinder. But beautiful set of those lasting pliers there. So I will tackle next one. Let's take this rusty heap next. Well, come up perfectly happily actually, I was surprised. So 1942 Newry & Sons, so ex-War Department, working perfectly. So what, 80 years old nearly? So number 2, again, didn't take more than 5-10 minutes. I'll go for these friends next, see if we can even get them to cut some leather as well. There we are, a perfect sand brown slot. So a nice little tool to have. Nicely made actually. By the way, if you're just wondering how I sharpened this, I used lots of little diamond files. So these sorts of files, and it's great if you want to get a nice keen edge on a leather tool again. Probably time to try a heel shave. I'll give this a quick blast through and see how that goes. So there you are, very pleased with the way these have all cleaned up. I hope that still gives you an idea of how you can pick up some quite rusty looking tools and get them looking good. Don't worry if you don't have a power grinder. You could quite happily use a hand, wire brush by hand. It will take a little bit longer, but you'll get the same result. Nice, clean, shiny tools. And also with the sharpening, don't worry if you don't have any diamond files. You can just use emery paper. Go down your grits in your emery paper, like 600 grit, 1200 grit, 2000 grit, and then finish on a strop, and you'll get a lovely sharp finish. I have also previously popped up a film using electrolysis to de-rust tools using a battery charger. So if you look back through my YouTube, you'll find a film there where I'm de-rusting all sorts of things like nuts and bolts and hold downs and what have you using electrolysis. Anyway, hope that sort of gives you an idea. I totted up the cost, the catalogue cost of those tools, which I appreciate is well above what you'd aim to pay regardless, but it's close to £1,000. So it just shows that you can pick up tools cheaply, and a little bit of work you can bring them round. And the nice thing about old tools, they have some character to them, and you can think of all the people who've used them before you, and you can pass them on to someone else when you pop off. So on that happy thought, I'll leave you and say bye-bye, but happy hunting. Bye-bye then. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I've got some good content coming.